But you're not getting the fuck away. Hey, buddy. Hey.
What up, man?
Hey, guy. I was talking to myself
I could see
again.
that.
I was having a full-blown conversation too.
That's what it sounded like, and
Yeah.
and you sounded quite angry at yourself. I'm not really sure how to react to that. Like
whatever.
Eminem level, just screaming at yourself in psychopathic rants.
I was just thinking about being at the range today, but we'll get into that.
I'm definitely curious about that. But I feel you, man. If this drink is any indication of how my week has been,
woo, that's to the tippy top.
This is tequila with some tequila and ice. Oh, and a couple other little things. It's the what did you call it? The Santino Old Fashioned.
The Santino Old Fashioned. Salute.
Indeed. Yeah, so we got a lot to get into fucking today, and our guest later is Miss Alley Cat. She'll be
Alley Cat.
I love saying that name too. She's Alley Cat.
Rolls off
Alley
the tongue.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm here for
Real
it.
quick, since we're talking about drinks, I'm almost out of Uncle Nearest. So hey, Uncle Nearest,
send more.
Send more.
Lots of Uncle Nearest. We need it. We need it now for Dane. Otherwise, he'll be sober, and we can't have that.
Can't have
get you all into the mood. Along with this drink, I'm just going to get this out of the way early, and I'm going to cue the music. Did it work? Yeah, it did.
Oh my God.
You just a little baby bunker bitch. You just a little baby bunker bitch.
Hello, ladies and gentlefolk. I am Santino the Misfit, and this is my cohort,
Dane Alexander, but you can call me the Great for short, though.
And we are Failure Made Monsters. Welcome to the FM Monsters Weekly Live Cast, where we like to talk about the current events. Yeah, and video.
That was Spanish.
Yeah, what he said. So as you know, it's fucked up too. Is like being a Puerto Rican. I should know what you just said, and I have no idea what you just said. So my grandmother's cursing me out somewhere. In New Jersey. That's where she is. Yeah. So this is the FM Monsters Weekly Live Cast. We like to talk about current events. We like to bitch about Donald Trump. Hopefully, we won't have to do that for much longer. And we like to have a friend on, a guest, and usually someone who's probably more interesting than both of us combined, which our guest
I don't know. That's tough.
Our guest this evening is Miss Alley Cat. Look forward to having her on. But yeah, so I think there's no shortage of shit to talk about as there's, I mean, really just been a plethora of things going on. A myriad of topics to discuss and dive in. Most importantly, before we get into it, Dane, I just need to say this. Right. I did it today. I did it real hard. I stuck it in.
What'd you do?
Slid it right into that slot. So nice. And I voted, baby.
You voted.
I sure did. I took the week. I wanted to go through all the props. I wanted to look at all the down ballot races. I wanted to make sure that everything I voted for, I was educated on.
Same.
My personal recommendation for one of the more progressive sites that has all the information you could need on the choices that are on the ballots is Knock LA. I'm personally a fan, so give that a look. Knock.la.
They also sent the little newsletter pamphlet thing.
They sent the newsletter pamphlet. I went through that. I looked at a couple other sites. I read some articles. I think it was on the Times. There was there's a lot of information out there. So I know it's tough to kind of figure out, like, what do you do? Who do you vote for? All that crap, especially with the props. Some of the propositions are a little tricky. The stem cell one specifically is the one that probably held me up the most. I'm all about stem cell research, but apparently this one makes it even more difficult to have oversight on a shit ton of money, in which there is, obviously not a gross.
So wait, would you vote on that one?
I still voted yes, because even
cool.
If anything positive comes out of it, it was worth it. I mean, we dump a bunch of dumb money into, more useless shit. Stem cell research is, I think, one of the main futures of medical, technology in the United States, and it's something we should be investing heavily in on the federal level. But on the off chance that for some reason the GOP maintains power, I figured let's get ahead of it here in California, baby, and let's fund that shit.
Also, apparently, Matt Slayer said vote no on 22. Is that the one that makes sure that Uber drivers and shit don't like get 1099 or some shit like that, right? I think that's the one that one is. Anyway, clarify that.
If it was, I also, I'm with you on that. It's like, so the gig economy thing, like they made some modifications to it already. Cause like, as somebody who does small shoots and film, has to work with film crews and stuff, I'm not going to put everybody on payroll come over for like a 6-hour shoot and shit. That's a nightmare.
Stupid.
You know
They have to get taxes on dumb shit too.
Yeah, it's just a whole fucking mess. So like, I get it for certain instances, but like, if you're working Uber full time, like you should be treated as an employee. And add to that too, a lot of the big tech companies, and entertainment companies completely take advantage of contract workers. So that's
true.
yeah,
But then,
all that shit.
don't they have to see now nuts and bolts? This is where like all the little idiosyncratic things come into play. Because I'm also like of the mind where if it means that now you have to clock certain hours to get paid a certain way, then it takes the flexibility away from people who do that kind of a job just for the flexibility. You know what I mean?
Which is totally fair. And I think that's why it has to meet certain criteria, right? The amount of hours you work to be considered that. So it's like with the ABCs or whatever the fuck it was called.
AB5.
What's that?
What was you talking about? AB5?
AB5 is a mess, but 22 is a nightmare. Oh, that's Slayer. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. And so dude, there's just this is why I spent the last week doing this. I wanted to make sure that I knew what the fuck I was actually voting on. Also, Liliana Vex says, "Hi, Dane. She thinks you're looking quite well."
Thank you, Liliana Vex. Miss you.
So anyway, what else? What else in the news?
Wait, but before, because it's an exquisite segue into the news. So I swear, watch. So today I went, and I won't name the name of it because I don't want to do that to him. But I went to
was this the pew pew class?
This was the pew pew class.
Pew pew
pew pew pew. So look, I like to keep that fucking thing on me. We don't have to talk about like my feelings on gun control and all that shit. I don't want to get, this will be a fucking 9-hour episode, but let's just say like I don't have an aversion to firearms. So I go to take this class. I had to get my license renewed so that I could get a firearm in the state of California because mine is on Illinois. So I go in and it's like an all-day class. It's like 4 hours, whatever. You do some range time and then like they show you like basic safety shit. But let me tell you how as soon as I walk in and they start the class, like the first thing out of this motherfucker's mouth is, he's like, well, because if somebody's approaching and they mean to do you harm, like you have to shoot them. And he's like, and I've trained cops, and he's like, sometimes people,
you sir are the problem.
People react like, oh, why'd they have to shoot him 20 times? Well, the threat's still coming. And I'm sitting there like, wait a minute. That's not why people have a problem with the cops shooting somebody 20 times. They usually have a problem with it because he's running away or sleeping, and he's probably anyway.
I mean, even still, I don't know how often. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there are instances in which unloading the entire clip feels fully justified.
By the way, sir, it's actually magazine, not clip.
You know what? You sound like a guy who just took a class.
But wait. But it gets deeper. It gets so then
I ain't trying to read my gun.
So then he goes into like masks, and he's like, oh, you guys don't have to wear masks. It's just crazy. I'm not gonna wear a mask for. I'm like, okay, all right, okay. I didn't ask for all that. And then,
I wonder what his party affiliation.
Bro, immediately I knew. I'm like, look, I didn't sign up for the fucking politics. Can I just get my gun license? And they're like, yeah, you gotta keep a weapon. No, I'm like, not no matter what. Like, if you want one, sure. But he's like, yeah, that's why. Because you're lucky it's not shooting up a school. That's why teachers need guns. I was like, where the fuck?
Gee,
why
is he teaching that class?
Dude, I'm like, why are we talking about this?
Why are you radicalizing everybody who's coming in for a firearm safety course? Don't make it political. This is about how to use a firearm. Yes. You don't need a fucking. I don't need your personal life lessons here, motherfucker.
That was my exact thinking when he said it, because I'm like, I could, and this leads me to a question that I want to pose to you, Santino, because it was really weighing heavily on me. In the moment, you know me, I'm not a really quiet person. I'm not fucking subtle.
You're not.
True. And if you say some shit that like I have a problem with, normally I'm gonna like air out grievance, like, okay, wait a minute, what you just said is bullshit, blah blah blah, whatever. So I'm asking because when I heard like this stream of shit that was kind of coming out of his mouth, I'm like, look, I don't know this guy. This isn't that important. This isn't the fucking altar I want to climb up and die on right now.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to get through this class. So my question to you, sir, is,
would I have said something?
Would you have said something? And if you wouldn't have, when would you have said something? Or when do you feel like it's necessary?
The second he started, I probably would have been like, it depends. Honestly, I tend not to make overarching claims to things like this because I'm an independent, so it's on the issues, not not on the politics. In this instance, I'm obviously voting Democrat because that is the direct opposition. I'm the only one who has a chance. So like that's where I lean for that reason. But it depends on the specific issue. But had he said something that I was like, well, that's patently wrong, 1,000%. And this is fully backed up. Like I'm about to call my mom right now and be like, I'm just curious, what was the one thing I got in trouble for the most in all of school from like literally like I don't do first grade all the way through high school, and that was talking back to like the teachers and the principals. You said something either disrespectful or wrong, and I called you shit out, and you don't like it when a child fucking like blows your shit up. They don't like it, and I got in trouble for that shit all the time.
Because I feel like it would have been like, and part of it was like, I will make this class real. Because one, I think I was one of black people in this fucking class. And two, I'm like, bro, I'll make this awkward fast.
Yeah, I'm
real fast.
I don't know if I have it in me to hold my tongue when it comes to stuff like that. At the very least, I'd have been like, well, that's wrong, but let's not get into it during this class. I came here for firearm safety instruction, not your fucking, civic discourse on why you think we need to unload a magazine into random strangers and why you think science isn't real.
Right. Okay.
Mask thing.
I had to get that. I had to air that out.
I'm with you. I'm fucking with you, man. I'm with you. And speaking of not wearing masks and all that shit, and this same kind of mindset, let's see. The spread of the coronavirus through rural America has created problems in small towns that lack key resources, like Wyoming, which did not have 1,000 total cases until June, and recently added more than 1,000 in a single week.
What does that mean? Does that mean they weren't reporting?
No, it probably meant they were in the middle of fucking it just wasn't there, so they weren't taking it seriously. And then the second it got there, it spread like wildfire, the same way it did in almost all the major port cities here in the United States. Like we have more transients here.
Didn't Trump's son get it too?
I actually don't know about Donald Jr. if he did or not.
No, not Donald Jr.
Barron.
Yeah, Barron.
Yes, I did hear that. Barron
he did, and they're saying that Trump gave it to him.
Which is not at all fucking surprising. We're at, let's see. So the U.S. topped 65,000 new cases on Thursday, the highest tally since July. And on top of this, Pfizer said it's not applying for the vaccine authorization until at least mid-November, which means Trump's assertion that there was going to be a vaccine before Election Day is
bullshit.
Complete nonsense. And we all knew that. Everybody knew that. Speaking of the Orange Fuhrer, did you see any of the that NBC shit show? That's
boy, did I
was fucking something,
bro. Okay, wait, I
really wish we live streamed that. I have to say, I know I told you that, but like I really wish we live.
I didn't, but like I told you, I didn't realize it was on until it was on. Like, or it was almost over when I was up. But no, I saw. So I went left. I was real irritated, and one of the things that irritated me most. It's a me. Look, I don't know. Look, all right, I'm gonna say it like this. I don't know if anybody's familiar with the term coon, but let me tell you, like,
I don't know if anybody knows this word that everybody knows.
Here's what a coon is in the black community, because there's coon as a term of like a derogatory term toward black people, but there's coon as a derogatory term from black people toward other black people as well. Yeah, coon. What a coon was. Basically, when slaves
real quick, Rolando just goes, yes. Thanks, Rolo.
You know where I'm going.
I appreciate that.
Like where the term stemmed from was when slaves were brought over from Africa and they were held in a pen basically before whatever. There were those that were black that would help to herd them in these pens, that thought that they would be treated better because of this whatever, and ended up being treated worse or whatever. So over time, basically you use coon as terminology to describe anybody who's taking the side of the person
I know where you're going with
to do them wrong.
I was wondering where you were going.
I'm coming
around, man.
So there was a tweet that I did, right? And I'm like, somebody was like, basically, no, good friend of mine, Jason, shout out Jason. He's like, the very sad thing about watching this clip, and basically the clip that I'm referring to, if you notice, like some of the clips,
not just one of them. I already know what you're talking about.
All of them, yeah.
It's most of them.
Throughout the show, whenever they put the camera on Trump to answer whatever fucking asinine answer he has for the question, there was this young black lady sitting behind him blurred out, and every single time he opened his fucking mouth, no matter what he said, it was this.
In the back, yeah. That's in the background, dude.
Unless it was, which it should have been a yes. But so I had some choice words to say on Twitter. And so my friend Jason goes, the very sad thing about watching this clip is that there are millions of people watching it also and thinking, wow, this guy is great. And then and then I said, the other sad thing is the coon in the back. I
knew that's where this was fucking going.
Literally everything he says. And then this one guy says, what's sad about it? She's an immigration attorney. She sees firsthand the amazing work Trump has done. And then I said, no, you're right. It isn't sad. It's fucking hilarious because the fact that you're an immigration attorney and you've seen what Trump has done and you're still nodding your fucking head is laughable.
Speaking of people who study the law, the Amy Coney Barrett hearings were this week, where
Amy Coney Barrett. That what you said?
The ACB. She decided that she doesn't have opinions anymore. So that was fun.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Just totally fucking useless to watch. I don't understand the point of these hearings. Like, can anyone explain this to me? If the de facto responses are always like basically like, oh well, I need to speak to an entire committee of other people to have an opinion on these things. It wouldn't be right for me to posit my opinion on this matter without all this information. And you're like, yeah, that's great. Except you have an opinion on things. Justices right now, sitting justices, are offering their opinions on things outside of actual active cases. They turned down a case and then offered their opinion specifically on whether or not, gay marriage should be allowed in the United States because we're labeling people who are against it for their, religious reasons as bigots when, yeah, you're a fucking bigot. Like, I don't give a shit what your Bible bullshit says. Like, motherfucker, like, let people do what the hell they want to do. Seriously.
Do the hearings, if they do they in any way like decide anything? Like if they do this hearing and they suck or whatever, and
if you had two sides, if both sides of the aisle here were not just looking to stack courts in their favor, then I mean you'd have the because what is it? I think Lindsey Graham right now is the head of the committee, and you have people who they're not interested in what the conversation happening. It's a dog and pony show.
So if you come, but like what I mean is when they have the hearing, right? Yeah. Like if they come out and they say some shit that's just fucking bad, wrong, could that stop the whole process and that person get thrown out?
Only if the people who have the most votes right now, which is the GOP, only if they had a conscience. Because we kind of saw him. We saw shit in the middle of the fucking hearing, and he made it through.
So they can't, but someone can put a stop. The reason I ask is so like I'm just trying to figure out if there's a point at all, which is what you.
Yeah. I mean, it's supposed to be, it's supposed to be an opportunity to vet the potential lifetime appointee to the highest court of the land, right? But the decision's already been made. I'm pretty sure that Amy could literally sacrifice a child on her desk and write "fuck babies" on her notepad, which had nothing else on it, by the way, which I will say was impressive.
God bless America,
dude. And she and they would still vote her through just because they want somebody, on their side to vote basically against Roe v. Wade, to side with the president if he takes this election to the Supreme Court and tries to, discredit the legitimacy of the election as it stands right now, citing mail-in ballots are fraudulent and all this shit he's been building up towards, because that's where this would go. If after if the Electoral College basically completely takes a shit, this is where this is going to end up. And he's appointed a third of the judges, which is insane.
I will say probably the only good aspect of all of the news and whatever that has been taking place lately is the way, and this is kind of going back to the debate, not kind of it is the way in which that interviewer asked those questions. Like I forget her name. What's
Anna?
Yeah, way she put it in the words
like a normal person would talk to him.
Yeah, like when she asked about QAnon, and he's like, "Well, I don't know."
He's like, "Just fucking say no." Like,
They think that there are people who are like there's a demonic that's not true. He's like, I don't know if that. She's like, you don't know that's not true.
She was you know what she was the first pundit I've seen interview him in any capacity or just have a conversation with him who spoke like a normal person. Just like, what do you mean? What do you fucking mean you don't know?
These are softball questions, sir.
Dude.
And him saying, and then even the way she laced the one about him not wanting to dissociate from white supremacists or whatever. She was like, yeah, you said it first, you had a problem saying it, then the next interview came and you kind of said it, then like she like said you didn't just all of a sudden change your fucking mind or say it the right way.
She called him out on all of his bullshit straight up, and it was wonderful to watch. It was wonderful to watch because you're like, and you just, I can't help but think like, if the media had treated him this way from jump, like, hey, no, it's like, no, dude, that's not what you said. You're full of shit. Not excuse, like Chris Wallace, excuse me, Mr. President. You actually said, do you denounce white supremacy? You know, like honestly, it's like, dude, you're like, are you fucking racist? Because you keep saying racist shit. Like you keep posting dog whistle stuff and tweeting QAnon crap. Like,
you say a whole lot of racist shit, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
And I'm sorry, I just saw the note. So it's kind of okay. This is the thing I want to say, right? So you said you watched The Boys, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
We just finished it.
So I cannonballed through it. I waited and I avoided all the spoilers just so that I could watch it all at once. I don't like watching it.
Oh no, yeah, we staggered. It's too good. It's too good.
Exactly.
It's too good.
So I'm watching, and this is no spoilers. Don't worry about it. It's a great season. Yeah, you'll love it. Watch it, seriously. The only thing I want to mention is when they start to use certain verbiage that mirrors our current political landscape.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm talking about? You know that those moments when
try not to give anything away, but
try not to give anything away. But at those moments when that starts to happen, and you're like, oh shit, they're banging on it, right? Like, and I love that.
I think the same thing. There's a lot of HBO shows that obviously Watchmen and Lovecraft Country and stuff. There's a lot of that in because it's all still relevant. Which is
did you watch Lovecraft Country?
I have. Yeah, it's fantastic.
I haven't seen it yet. Okay,
it's nuts. That show was fucking bananas. But real, to The Boys though, two things I have to say about that. One, it is impossible from me. So for those of you who don't know, my wife is British. And she got Hello, puppet. But she got me into drinking British tea, right? So I don't know how that became a thing, but like what's up? Like PG Tips?
What?
PG Tips. It's a brand. It's like
it's a brand of
English. It's like an English, like I guess like a breakfast tea or something. It's a black tea.
Got it.
But
like you gotta be black. Why you gotta drink black? No,
maybe I like some black things, but you
like black in you. You like black in you? Is that what you're saying?
I like a little black in me, baby. Stop. No. I can't. I just physically cannot stop myself now from talking like Billy Butcher. Every time, and especially whenever I want, like I'll be like, "Yo,
every other word."
Oh, I've had a nice cup of cha, you know. It's
so great. I love fucking
cunt.
I love because like most of his roles, he hasn't really gotten to sink his teeth into his accent though.
No,
like he was Scottish in Star Trek.
Is he British or is he's from New Zealand? Is he Kiwi? Babe,
wait a minute.
Butcher, is he English or Kiwi?
That's his name is Carl Urban. First of all,
he's from.
Hey Siri,
his name is Carl Urban. First of all,
where's Carl Urban from? There we go. She got it.
We have the internet, and
he is from New Zealand. He's
from look at that. I never tired of being right. Thanks, babe.
Holy shit! Fuck you.
Thank you, British fact checker.
You can have that one.
Yeah, my wife said his English accent is terrible.
Really?
I think it's great. It's a nice cup of tea.
I like it.
Yeah. Anyway, so
like, you don't be a cunt.
No, don't be a cunt. Don't be such a cunt.
Yeah, Matt, we figured it out, man. Thanks. Damn it.
Thank you. And the other thing about the show is I don't know. To your point too, I keep wondering because I haven't read the comic if it's canon. Yeah. The thing you were referencing, if all those things. Like if it's from the comic or if they wrote it for the show.
No, bro. No. Because there's a moment I'm gonna give this little teeny piece of
little dialogue, but I'm saying like the arc the back half arc.
The arc, yeah. But when they specify, she literally says, "Help us keep America great again."
Oh yeah, that's 1,000% pulled from current times. Yeah.
I'm like, bro, that's what I needed in my fucking life. Thank you.
That was pretty wonderful.
And by the way, we didn't give anything away. Trust me, that
no,
that
didn't
has
give nothing
nothing to do
away
with the plot at all. I promise.
Just a couple other little bits of news before we bring in our guest. I wanted to mention that because this is just a wonderful thing, just kind of harkening back to the NBC debate before. In a result that few in the TV and political arenas predicted, and I'm reading this from the New York Times, Joe Biden's town hall on ABC drew an average of 15.1 million viewers compared to Trump's 13.5 competing on ABC. Biden beat Trump in the ratings, which absolutely kills him.
He's pissed.
It was wonderful. And I'd be remiss not to mention this Hunter Biden shit, the emails, all the stuff, and the laptop provided by Rudy Giuliani. I have no idea what to believe there, but I mean, I don't care.
I don't care either.
So let's just
I don't give a fuck.
That whole thing. Who cares? Yep. Who gives a shit? You want to get into corrupt children? Let's dig in. I'm just saying, even if it's all true.
Easily.
And I heard something. I was watching Hassan Piker, and he says, he goes, they spent like $3 million on buying coke for his friends and shit. And I was like, that's a good friend. That's a good friend. Just flying people around, buying drugs, like living it up for your friends and shit. Like, all right.
I fucking love Hassan Piker. Shout out to Hassan Piker. You're the fucking man.
He is the man. And then let's see, one other little bit here too. I know we talk about a lot of heavy shit on the show. So if you need a palate cleanser, going back to the British thing, I don't know if you watch this or not, Dane, but when I have my nice cup of cha, I like to watch the Great British Bake Off. And I just need to say, I'm so glad that that's still going on during the coronavirus. I never in a million years.
Wait.
Yes, exactly. I'm saying it.
What?
The Great British Baking Show.
What the fuck is that?
So it's literally just a reality TV baking show. It's fucking massive over there on Channel 4, and it's become like this whole cult thing here in the US. It's on Netflix, and they're literally doing it now, even still during coronavirus, where they put everybody like in like their own little village.
Oh, thank goodness! Oh my god!
Shut up! You shut up! Here's what I'm saying. If you're feeling it, if you're feeling the pressure. Right, because we offer you no reprieve on this show. I'm just saying, like regular American reality TV, I can't fucking stand. Everything's fast cut and over dramatic, and people posing and like stupid music, and Gordon Ramsay yelling at people and shit. Like I can't fuck with any of it. But this stuff, if you just want like some like wholesome goodness, you want some wholesome goodness, go watch that fucking show. If you like any reality, you should just go chill. I'm gonna ask Allie if she likes it when she gets on here.
I'm gonna level with you. I'm not gonna do that ever.
Well, I'm not talking to you, man. I'm not talking to you. You're gonna go hang out with a bunch of Trumpers and guns and stuff, taking a class. That's what you're gonna do.
And they all sucked. None of them could shoot. None of them could fucking shoot. Not a one. No one. Sorry.
It's good, man. You're good. That's good news, though. Seeing how things go in the next month, that's really good news. And to the last point I need to make before we get into this, and I'll say it again at the end of the show, if you haven't yet, make a plan to vote. Yeah. Unless you plan on voting for Trump, in which case
it's super fucking easy.
Don't make a plan, play it by ear, possibly forget entirely, just a strong suggestion. But otherwise, make a plan to vote and don't fall for one of these fake GOP fucking ballot boxes in Cali. I'm just saying.
That too. And it's super fucking easy. Trust me.
Super fucking easy. Look it up. Do the whole thing. Knock LA is my the one I looked at for most of my progressives out there. I dig the info they have on all the candidates and the props. So with that being said, I think it might be time.
Been waiting.
To bring in Alley Cat.
I think so.
Allie!
Hello.
Hey, Allie.
Hi. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Fuck are you doing?
We're good. I'm feeling cool and well planted like a fly on Mike Pence.
I don't know what the fuck that means. But Allie, can I ask you something, Allie?
Yes.
Are you a DJ now, Allie?
I am a DJ. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Did you become a DJ during quarantine?
How the fuck did you swing that shit? Were you DJing like on the sneak, on the sly, and then all of a sudden you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna do this because I don't want to care about anything else?
No, I've been wanting to DJ for a while. So I started learning in March during like lockdown. So
like just now. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, she learned how to do it during quarantine. See, some people develop new skills during quarantine, Dane.
I did.
Apparently, all you do is figure out how to be a podcast host with me.
True.
Still figuring it out.
But wait, so where do you DJ? Where do you DJ then? Is it
I
here?
did it at Proof in Santa Ana.
Oh, shit. Okay. Can you say
And
where?
then, huh?
Can you say where or no?
Proof in Santa Ana.
Proof. Because I was like, damn, and it's popping. Like, is shit open?
We have it's outdoor. I DJ outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But so then they also offered me a bartending job. So I'm bartending there tonight and then I DJ tomorrow night.
Oh shit.
wow.
And you're doing our show? Thank you for
Thanks
doing
for coming
our show.
on here
Yeah,
before
I
work.
that.
Oh, I don't work till 10:30. So
Oh shit. Okay.
Damn.
All right.
All right. You got it.
Wait. So what was in Vegas? Because you like flitted off to Vegas like you always like to do. Just dip out. How was it? What was that about? Photo shoot? Fucking rock star life?
no, my friend's actually
Like Rockstar.
my friend's moving away, so we decided to do like a quick off to Vegas and back pool party.
Is it? I mean, does it suck? Because I haven't been since all the shit started. But I've heard mixed things. Like some people are like, oh well, like you have to make reservations for everywhere, and it's like hard to like do stuff. I don't know. I was like, oh.
Yeah, so we stayed at Delano, which is like Mandalay Bay, but it was super cool. Like, the room was really nice.
Delano's nice.
Huh?
Delano's nice.
Yeah, I've never stayed there before. I've stayed at Mandalay Bay, but not at Delano.
Yeah.
So it was cool. And then we went to the pool. We got like these reserved seating, but it's only for the wave pool.
So
And,
so you can
That's weird.
can't get in the pool, or you can.
You can, but it's like we could only sit at the wave pool, and I'm not trying to sit at the wave pool. I was trying to go to the actual pool.
Yeah.
And then they had like the lazy river, but there was like a line to go in.
River though, that's cool. How have I never been to this hotel? I don't.
This is Mandalay Bay, yeah.
That's
So
nice. Mandalay is nice too. Actually.
Yeah.
And is that giant ass restaurant still up top there?
in Delano,
know?
yeah, it's closed.
That-
Because of COVID.
Damn.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the sky, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
much
but
lit. So much shit in Vegas is gonna fucking close. There's no like, it's so much expensive ass shit is gonna have to close.
I mean, on the plus side, there's enough wealthy benefactors there to maybe help
Yeah,
keep it going.
They'll reopen something else.
Yeah, once this, I give it like what, next summer before things start to become a little normalish again, probably.
Yeah, probably.
yeah, it's crazy that Vegas lost like their entire summer.
Oh,
I know.
seriously, so much revenue.
I know.
Okay, all right, Allie. Hey, Allie. Hey, fucking Allie. Hey, Allie. I heard you got something new in your garage there. What you care to tell the people what the fuck you just got?
I just bought a Mercedes.
Oh, did you?
I had
Oh,
no
shit.
idea where this was going.
I had no clue. I know.
I had no idea. He's
took
like,
the way
there's
around.
something in her garage, and I'm like, where the fuck are they going?
What
with
goes in
that?
the fucking garage, bud? Use
There's
your clues.
We found new ways to just throw people up on strings for
Right.
Halloween. It's just filled with bodies.
What kind of Mercedes is it? Which model? I didn't see.
It's a 2018 CLA 250.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Also, hi to Suzanne.
What?
I don't know.
Start saying hi to one of our fans, Suzanne here. She says, hey.
Oh. Hello.
Hey, Suzanne
There we
Giovanni.
go.
I've known Suzanne Giovanni since fucking 8th grade, and I mean that.
Ooh, damn.
What's up, sweetheart? I
Both your
miss
friends.
you. Yeah.
Also, one last thing too here. My wife loves the bat hair clips. She thinks they are so cute.
Thanks. I got them at the Dollar Tree.
Amazing. I'm a fan as well.
Dollar Tree.
It could be anything, Rolando. It could. You never know what I'm gonna fucking say next.
Dane-
But
yeah,
no.
Dane just-
So, what'd you do with the legendary BMW then?
Oh, that thing like blew up before I moved to Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had my BMW for 8 years, and then the engine, like, I don't know what happened.
Collapsed.
The term was it blew up, the engine.
That's usually a bad thing.
Yeah, so we
yeah.
ended up scrapping the car.
How long did you have that for? If it was a
8
legendary,
years.
8 years. 8
But,
years.
but it was legendary because like she she drove it constantly every fucking where, always had like gang of outfit changes. Fucking, she would pull up to the pad and be like, oh, do you want a drink? Rummage through some shit in the trunk, be like, here's a bottle of UV and here's a bottle of fucking this. They're like, all right, cool, fuck yeah, all right.
the fucking mixology trunk.
This thing is a pack horse, motherfucker.
Do you know how many miles were on it before it finally bit the dust?
200,000.
What the
Holy
fuck?
shit!
You should have.
Did you buy it new?
No.
No.
It was a 95. It was a 1995.
Oh
You should've-
damn! The
You should have took a
workhorse,
picture. You should have took a picture of the
the odometer.
odometer and
Right?
sent it to BMW. They might have fucking gave you something for it.
Of
I
the
know
what?
I heard
Of the
about that
what
guy
day?
with Honda with the million mile Honda. He got a new Honda.
Who? Wait. Oh yeah. Well, Hondas never fucking break ever.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. No, that's a
Yeah.
known thing. Honda will go forever.
Hondas are pretty solid. All right, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan, but I'll give you that.
So,
Yeah.
other than DJing and buying new cars and flitting off to Vegas for no reason, what's keeping you busy lately, bartender DJ extraordinaire?
Oh my god, I've been so busy. I just hired my first independent contractor to
I
do
saw
work.
that.
You want now?
She hired like an assistant. She was looking for an assistant. Basically.
Oh, okay. What
PA.
to assist you with?
Everything.
Like,
All of her video editing and all. I don't
No, so yesterday, I had him edit like some stuff on my. I have loyal fans and I have OnlyFans. And then also, I just uploaded prints. I'm selling like prints of myself.
Okay.
Prince like Apollonia or
No,
Like,
dick.
I'm kidding.
With a T.
With a T.
Got it.
Let me see. I can show you.
Letter T with a C.
Oh, you're gonna show something? What are we?
Uh-oh.
What are
Yeah.
we
So like,
will it work? Oh,
I'm selling
are they like
Oh, nice.
spooky too?
pictures. I did all Halloween ones on my website right now. I have them.
Fuck yeah.
I have one upstairs,
Nice.
but they're like 8x10. I don't know.
Nice.
They're like little photo prints.
That's awesome.
Here we go.
And how long have you been selling prints?
The modeling prints I put up today, and then I did 2 of my artwork. I want to say like maybe 2 weeks ago. I've been wanting to sell like
So you just started doing this?
stuff forever.
No, I mean, well, you've always had like shoots and stuff that like are themed and shit like that you could have sold, but you just weren't selling them. She would post them. I would see them mostly.
That's great. I mean, are you looking to have you been looking to get like build more into this because of quarantine, or is
Totally.
yeah
Yeah, I've been doing so much online. Because it's like, yeah, I've done a ton of stuff online now. Like I started OnlyFans, Loyal Fans, and Patreon all in March.
What's Loyal Fans? Because I've
Same
been,
that one I'm not familiar with either.
it's the same thing as OnlyFans.
But the owner of Clips for Sale owns Loyal Fans. So when I met him at AVN's in
Gotcha.
January, he told me to do Loyal Fans.
And that so
Really? What's the
that's all.
difference? Like, but I mean, is there a difference in how you in like the pay structure or anything like that?
No, it's the same.
Shit. All right.
And that's all adult content on that one as well.
So on OnlyFans and Loyal Fans, I do like all my dominatrix work. And then on my Patreon is all my modeling work.
Gotcha. And the so Patreon's a monthly subscription too, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Patreon, but Patreon is I don't know if correct me if I'm wrong. Patreon feels more like it's not just adult content. It's like
Patreon's largely artists, photographers.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why I did Patreon for like all my modeling stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Does that work out well for you? I mean, I feel like most people would just want to go straight to one or the other. Do you get people who grab both?
Yeah, it depends.
Yeah. I mean,
It's different markets for sure.
Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about thirsty motherfucker, right?
Well, no, because I'm saying like Instagram is usually for modeling stuff and it's free, obviously. So that's why I'm like, all right. So who's paying for like a premium subscription to stuff that you usually would see on Instagram?
I mean,
but I'm assuming you're posting full sets
and it's
massive
probably
amounts of
you're
pictures of the same set, that kind of thing.
It's probably exclusive stuff too that you're not putting on your Instagram.
Yeah.
Well, so the thing with Instagram is I only post 3 photos from every photo set. The rest of the photos
Right.
So I was like, this
okay.
is 20, 30 photos that are just getting thrown away. So now I put them all on my Patreon.
That's
So you
awesome.
can see the whole set start to finish. Like, yeah. Whereas on Instagram, it's like only 3 photos. And I tend not to post ass pictures on Instagram because I find them trashy. But you can find my ass photos on Patreon.
Sometimes.
No, everybody wants to see Allie's ass. Find it on her Patreon. And let me tell you something. About Allie's ass. Look, you want to see Allie's ass. That's all I'm gonna tell you. P.S. Wait. Also, so from a dominatrix standpoint, right? We have this running theme on the show.
Yes. Might as well dig into this now.
Where we ask guests what their signature move is for, like, you know, in the bedroom.
In the bedroom.
What's your go-to thing that is a surefire? Like let's say I've been sucking this nigga's dick for like 3 hours and he ain't bust yet, so I'm gonna have to do my move so I can end this session and go to bed. What's that move for you?
I'm calling it a finger in the butt.
It's not a finger in the butt. It's not a finger in the butt. Milking the prostate, also known, aka milking.
Yeah, dude. Sean William Scott's the
Not
only
with
person's
me,
face that
though.
popped up.
Nobody
No, don't do it. It's not puncture the prostate.
Hard pass.
Hard
no.
pass. Hard
I
pass.
got a toe. You want a toe?
I'm good on a toe too. I'll pass.
For the whole foot.
Catch a foot right in the ass, Dane.
Look here.
Oh shit.
I just want to know. I'm like, I can't get it out of my fucking head now. Fuck.
And half of our
Anyway,
viewers just
No,
left.
what is your yeah, or even with like people that ask you to be the dominatrix, like what is your, like, hey, all right, this is my finisher. This is the coup de grace. You paid extra for this one.
The finisher.
Your
What is-
signature move.
What is
Al.
it? I'm pulling out the glass table and we're gonna get this shit going.
The glass table.
She knows what I'm talking about. You don't have to.
I certainly do not.
Nope. So anyway, go ahead. The floor is yours.
Okay, so what was the question?
Wow.
I lost the question now.
What
Amazing.
is your sexual in the bedroom move that is your that maybe even it's not just your finisher move, maybe it's just something that you do that you know no one else fucking does because you do it that well. Because I like a special kind of Kegel or something.
A special kind of Kegel. I'm out of my drink. I need another one for this. Oh my god. No, okay, so fun fact: I can only come if I'm on top. So I usually just ride the dick until I come, and then we're done.
Oh,
So her move is called the selfish rider.
fuck! Wait a minute.
The selfish rider, Dane. That's the
Okay,
name.
let me ask you this: are we talking that back and forth shit where you fucking rug burn it, or are we talking up and down?
Oh, I
Well,
Because it
felt
makes
that.
a difference.
Well,
Make both.
it's like a comment, like do it all.
Okay, so all right, well, just okay, mix it up is all I'm saying. Because you know what I'm talking about, Santino. You know when like you're like, yo, whatever you're doing, this must just be for you. Because I'm not like you're
Correct.
rubbing my shit back and forth. I'm not
Correct.
curling.
Yeah. There
Curling
needs to
my
be more
left ear.
movement than this. This is clearly working for you, but I'm not feeling enough of it for anything to happen. Yeah. I know
What do
exactly
we-
what you're talking about.
Is there?
I call that marinating.
that
That's what it is.
gross.
Marinating.
Wait, but what is there? I mean, that's a basic move. That's not. There's no. They can't give a name to that. What do you give a name? What do you name that?
Selfish
Right?
rider. That's what I'm
Selfish
rolling with.
rider. I like selfish rider. All right,
I'm rolling
selfish
with.
rider. All right, selfish rider.
Selfish rider.
I thought.
As long as I come out on top.
Ah,
Hey.
I see what you did there. All right, so then, all right. Now I'd like to know one other thing,
Okay.
and you can answer, you can not. Dominatrix has to be kind of an interesting line of work. What is the like craziest or grossest, which leaves a lot if you know anything about the profession, thing that you can remember off the top of your head in the last month? And this is even given everything that's been going on in the world.
I feel like you just erased a whole host of possibilities by limiting it to a single
Oh, but I did not. sir, but I did not.
I'm just saying.
I assure you, the shit people get up to.
I'm aware.
When you throw some leather chains and money in it is pretty impressive. Anyway, go ahead,
What you got for us, Allie?
Allie.
I feel like I'm worried for you.
I'm good. It ain't me. Shit, I didn't pay for it.
Am I open to say whatever?
You can say whatever.
No rules here.
There's no rating on this fucking show.
Do not care if this episode gets deleted. Let's go.
Don't care at all.
Let's see. Okay. Well, I mean, obviously, I have the thing that I feel like is very popular, especially among like white men, and that would be eating my shit.
I'm out.
Wait a minute.
Seriously, we end the show here. I'm out.
Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on, because I thought that was gonna go a whole other way. Eat ass. I eat ass. That's easy. Wow. So wait, like on a fucking plate? Like
I've only had one guy that wanted to eat on a plate. They usually want it directly in the mouth.
I realize there's an audio version of this, so I feel like I need to. I feel like I need to say something, but
oh gosh, that's gross.
I think that for the first time,
and that's popular. How the fuck is that pop? Sorry.
Popular.
Santino, go. I'm sorry.
I'm doing it on Monday.
Oh my fucking god! Because what you're not. Okay, this is anybody that's watching this shit. No pun intended. Okay, this is the thing, right? It's you have to think about everything leading up to that. Like, okay, maybe you had this romanticized idea of, oh, I'm just gonna, but it's got to get there. You got to shit. Like, you have to shit, get it together, put it somewhere, and then I got to. I don't know. Is it awkward? Like do they want you to watch them eat it, or can you be like, yo, here's your Happy Meal. I'll take my bread. I'm out, motherfucker. I'm out. Deuces.
Happy Meal.
Deuces. Yo, swear to God, like what? Like, how does that work?
I think I just hurt myself.
And
yes,
I reassure.
Let me clarify. Ass Cappers, nice name. I hope it's that. I hope it's not Ass Capers or Ace Capers. I hope it's Ass Cappers. But yes, she did just say eat her shit.
I think Allie needs an ass cap, so that's the perfect person.
Also, hey Holly, we missed you. Okay, now go. Do you have to watch? Do they pay extra for you to stay and watch? Oh
no, it's included.
So you watch. You always watch.
I usually encourage and reassure them that it's going to be okay and they're going to get through it.
Real quick. I gotta ask. I gotta ask. How involved is your assistant in your day to day?
Like,
clean up afterwards. Like,
hold on. Ready.
Dear dishwasher.
So that's the number 2 entree. Yeah. So I can put you down for 5 o'clock. Yeah, I'll let her know. All right.
Your calendar must be quite messy.
Okay, all right. So then, another question. The first time, right, you ever had it, like, there's got to be a bell curve to the comfortability of that process.
To the comfortability.
Yeah, like so it was like, okay, I just charged this motherfucker like 5, 6, 7, 8 bands, whatever the fuck, for him to eat my shit. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Like, I'm gonna eat this meal. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna eat this big ass meal. I'm gonna sit at home.
All right. Al, let's move on from eating human feces. Allie, what is the second most requested thing in your opinion? Because I'm just curious where this goes. Because I mean, is this our number 1 and number 2 reversed? Is that where we're at?
You're fucking hilarious.
What?
It was a nice pun.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I would say the most, my 3 most requested would be the toilet training.
I don't know what that is.
What we just described.
Okay.
Toilet
training. There's a name for it.
Toilet training.
Wait. Can we change it to toilet training, please? Can we please change our move to toilet training?
I think we have to. I think
we just fucking did. That's your
your
move.
Your official signature move is toilet training.
Toilet training.
I think that's the name of the episode.
That is already the name of the fucking episode.
Oh man, there's I'll get there.
Okay, number 2.
Strap on.
Okay, like pegging.
Yeah, like pegging.
Okay.
I mean, that's
And then foot worship.
so like where they like blast on your fucking blame on your toes.
No, they don't come on my feet. Gross.
That's where you draw the line. That's where you draw the line.
You can eat my shit, but don't you dare come on my fucking toes.
No, my favorite thing to do is to have the guys flip upside down and come in their own mouths.
They do that?
Wait. I'm like, what do you mean flip upside down? I'm like,
so like you're
couldn't
doing
figure
this
out the
move.
logistics there for a second.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
It's
I
a
mean,
sick world we live in once you get it.
what's the point? Just blow a dude. Go out, suck some dick then.
But it gets boring.
I guess you're right. Yeah.
You know, once in a while you want to shoot a load in your own mouth.
Hey, you know, look, look, there are because like
Please let me never be that.
it's the eating shit thing. That's where you start to everything like other things like
sir,
to each their own. I can't get it.
It's called toilet training.
And
it's
can I
quite
also ask,
popular.
why not potty training? Isn't that just so much more fun than toilet training? Can we change this?
I think toilet training for the alliteration, first of all, is just
doo-doo
fun.
snacks. Let's go doo-doo snacks.
Ew.
I gotta go back on my Facebook and like tell everyone not to watch this video anymore.
Oh, really? Oh, did we just fuck it up? I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. How do
What do you mean? I guarantee you, by the end of this episode, someone's gonna call you and order the combo number 2.
Call your assistant. Actually, call your assistant.
All right, on the other thing.
You know,
let's go back to the wholesome. Let's palate cleanse, right? Let's palate cleanse. Do you watch the Great British Baking Show?
What?
I don't.
Damn it.
I do watch.
I have no allies.
No one fucking watches that, bro, except for you.
I
and British.
do watch The Boys.
The Boys
you
is
do.
dope.
Did you
How
finish
good
it?
is that damn show?
It's great.
You finish
What
it?
is your favorite show
finished
right now?
I'm rewatching What We Do in the Shadows because I'm
The movie or the show?
The show.
the show because I'm going to dress as Nadja for Halloween.
Is that the which one is that? Is that the funny like the lady who's married to the one guy or whatever?
Yeah,
I just started watching it. So okay, cool.
chick.
It's super dry. I like it's like the movie super dry, but I think I like the movie better just because Taika like
Hey,
Watiti is basically the man.
What are you doing for Halloween, by the way, Allie? Just
I will be in New Orleans.
oh, that's right.
No
Should I
shit.
go?
So you've been traveling a lot.
Yes.
How's that been? Any issues or is it like normal or I've been cooped the fuck up here.
Yeah, traveling inside of America has been fine. Trying to go outside the country has been tricky. Like I was supposed to go to Thailand November 3rd and my flight just got canceled.
Oh, no shit. That's because they want everyone here voting.
I know I was supposed to be out of the country on election day.
So
No.
did it get canceled because you can't leave the States, or did it get canceled just because of flights or whatever? Like, you know what I mean?
So from what I've been reading is Thailand and Japan, their borders are closed to tourists.
Oh, I'm sorry, real quick. I have to interrupt. Tyler in the comment section responded with shruggies and notch chill. And I'm just really super curious as to which portion of the conversation from 8 minutes ago, or however long ago this was, he's referring to with the shruggy notch chill thing. So Tyler, if you could elaborate, my curiosity has been piqued.
That is one of my
Wait a minute.
Man.
Rolando, I'm sorry. We should have been looking at the comments. Rolando goes shit a meal. And then wait, it's Jameel Mason says you know him from Jersey.
Oh,
There you go.
oh,
That was ass cappers.
dude.
Is it ass cappers? Is it
Yeah,
pronounced?
it's ass cappers.
Nice.
That's amazing. What's going on, dude?
Tyler
I think
said-
we
Tyler
did
said,
track years ago.
Don't
Hot
worry, I'm stoned. I was on IG and this showed up on recommended. Fuck
Don't
yeah.
worry about me. I'm stoned. Thanks for joining us, man. Even
Welcome.
if you are stoned out of your mind, we hope you're being thoroughly entertained.
And if you do want to eat, don't eat shit. Anyway,
I mean, if you get
What
the
are
munchies, Alex got
what
you
are
covered.
what are you gonna do in New Orleans? And I saw that you were inviting people, and I was kind of for a second thinking about it. So, what are you gonna be doing out there? Is it?
So I have to see. I don't know like what's really open.
Well, that's true.
But I figured the bars and restaurants have to at least be somewhat open.
A little outdoor, probably. Yeah.
Yeah. Because Bourbon's always shut down anyways, and just walking around and.
I just want to check out like the graveyards and the voodoo shit. To be honest, not gonna.
So I heard that the graveyards are no longer open to the public because somebody like went in and like vandalized it or something. So you have to make a reservation to go.
Ruining shit for everybody
I
else.
know.
Dumb motherfuckers have a good tendency of doing that.
This is
That's
true.
a shame. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Who the fuck wakes up one morning and be like, yeah, you know what I feel like doing today? Vandalizing a graveyard.
First of all, who the fuck wakes up and says, you know what I feel like doing today? Folding myself in half and jerking off into my own mouth.
Can we get off of eating bodily fluids and solids?
Full circle. That's all. I'm about consistency.
Yeah. You jerk off into full circle.
I can do it.
Sorry. Just so you know, Dane, you asked the question.
I did. Oh, no, I'm not ashamed of that. I stand by it.
She just brought it back full circle to you, motherfucker, holding you accountable.
And I would not doubt to bring it to Trump if Trump has, eaten some feces in his life.
Oh, without.
Do you think maybe that's what they have on what Russia has on him? Putin has that on him? Putin.
He was Putin in his mouth. Hey.
Oh, this is gross.
I mean, at the very least, we know there's some number one involved. So,
at least that.
I've actually peed on Trump before.
I saw that. I was there. Wasn't I at that? Wait, wasn't I at that?
I will pay you everything I have for that video. I will give you my.
Wait, Allie.
I will give you my penthouse for that video right now.
Allie, was I at that?
Was that the one with Ben?
Ben. Yeah, Ben. Which one? I know which Ben, but which one did we go to?
In LA?
Oh, you're talking about the fake one.
No, I didn't. I
not actually Trump.
Dick.
Yeah, not actually Trump. It was like a BDSM party thing, right?
But no, for the Dr. Susan Block show, I peed on Trump.
It wasn't I there. Fuck.
You weren't there. You were not at the Dr. Susan Block show.
Okay.
You weren't there, but you might have been at the one where I like.
Yes, beat him. Where you beat him and did all the shit. Yes, I was at that one.
I had orange hair.
Yes, I remember. Oh, memories.
Isn't it great?
I don't remember you being there, but
I love being able to use your hair as like a point of reference for time.
Yeah,
you remember? Because I used to be able to do that.
Updo, sexy, messy.
Yeah, when it was it was orange, and I had pigtails and freckles, and I was unnaturally strong. Nobody? Pippi Longstocking reference?
Sorry. I was trying to read what. Hey, when you lick pie, you are eating a sweet
taste pie. No clue.
What?
No clue.
I have no idea.
Now, I doubt he has. Tyler doesn't think Trump's actually eating shit. I don't know, man. I don't know. Wouldn't be surprised.
You never fucking can tell.
Tyler, if you can't
can you see me in Trump? I don't know if you can see it.
Oh wait, yes, I can see it. You see it? Can you see it?
God, yeah.
Man, I wish we would have gotten this.
Mike Myers mask. I'm just saying. And by the way, if you don't know, Tyler,
I don't know if you can see it. Whatever. It's on my Instagram.
Oh yeah, definitely check out Little Baby Bunker Bitch because we do all kinds of stuff to Trump too.
Indeed, it's our ode to the Orange Fuhrer. Anyway, Allie, is there anything else you want to? You want to say before we wap this up? Because I know we've talked a lot about poop.
Stuff.
So is there anything you want to do to cleanse everyone's palates? Anything you want to tell them about? Anywhere that they know to find maybe the prints that you're selling?
Yeah, I got my website with all my merch and stuff. And
which is?
MissAlleyCat.com.
That's MissAlleykat.com.
Yep.
And you have merchandise on there too, right? I remember a Hail the Pussy shirt.
Yes, that's my cat Luna. Come here.
Hey.
Yo, can I get that?
Come here.
Is that a Sailor Moon reference?
Come on, I just talked about you.
Wait, can I get the Hail the Pussy shirt though? Do you make that for? There she goes.
I do. So this is my cat Luna.
Hey Luna.
Luna.
Shirt.
Hey Luna.
I don't know if you can tell. This is the cat that's on the shirt.
Nice. Oh yeah.
My actual cat.
I want one.
And it's Hail the Pussy.
She has her kitty on the shirt, ladies and gentlemen. It is authentic.
It is authentic.
It's actually her kitten on the shirt.
Her kitty
Oh,
is
yeah.
on the shirt,
And also, you can go and see her butt on Patreon. Top tier. What's the Patreon? Where can they find that?
It's the Alley Cat.
Alley Cat. The
Like
Alley Cat.
patreon.com/the Alley Cat.
Here you go.
Awesome. Well, Allie, thank you so much for coming on the show. We appreciate it.
I love you, Allie.
Hope that we didn't, fuck shit up for your Instagram followers, Facebook followers too much, and ruin their wonderful image of you. But thank you so much. It's been an absolute blast talking to you. And may I just say, if you do anything after this, I would highly recommend seeking a sponsorship from Crest.
Who? Crest?
Crest.
You throw that shit at your clients, man. I'm just saying.
No,
Trump throwing big salad Puerto Rico.
Wait, what?
I supply mouthwash.
Yes.
Special.
And that is how we end this with Alley Cat. Thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate it. Brush your teeth.
Brush your teeth. Wash
Later,
your
guys.
fucking hands.
Fucking amazing. Well, shit.
Wow.
That was
real quick, just before I forget, I also want to just shout out. This is Ashley. This is Ashley.
Yes, Vamprophilia.
Vamprophilia Coven. And we love it. Look it up, Ashley Vamprophilia.
Yes, we need to get her on here one of these.
We do need to get her fucking on here.
Speaking of people in our little group of friends over there that are vampire-esque, we have next week our boy Tony.
Yeah,
Tony
buddy.
from Neon Coven will be joining us.
Yeah,
next
buddy.
Friday.
Talking that shit.
Absolutely. And then the following Friday, we will be joined by my good friend Pete Carter, aka the Ghoul Master. So that's going to be awesome. So come on in. The next 2 Fridays, we got some awesome guests. It's going to be a roaring good time, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, with that said, I think it's about time to wrap it up. But I do want to say this one more fucking time, like I said I would earlier. Make a plan to vote, motherfuckers. Go out and make a plan to vote. Figure out what the fuck you want to vote for, what props you want to vote yes and no on, especially if you're in California. Like I said earlier, I recommend Knock LA for my progressives out there. Make your own.
And don't hit me with that. They both suck shit. Because would you rather have a shitty meal or would you rather eat shit? Pick one.
Absolutely. And I gotta say, this is coming from someone who wrote in Bernie Sanders during the last election. I would not do that again this time around. I had no idea how bad this motherfucker was going to be. He needs to go. Yeah. Vote blue. I think Biden and Kamala are not in any fucking planet the best options we have, but they are the option we have that's not, orange dog shit. So vote blue, vote Biden, go out, look this shit up. Also important, look up the down ballot races that are happening in your local area, wherever you are voting. Make a plan, find your official ballot boxes that exist in your area. If not, find a polling place that you can drop off your ballot, or if you have to, mail it in, but make sure you get that done ASAP. Do that shit.
And just a real super fast announcement. Little Birdie told me that Failure Made Monsters has new music coming out.
It's it's true. The song is done. It was finalized today, and I'll leave you with this: the bottom line
is the bottom fucking line. I'm excited. I'm sorry.
I'm fucking looking forward to it. We are Failure Made Monsters. This is the FM Monsters Weekly Live Cast. We do this every Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because that's how time zones work. We love you guys. Thank you again for tuning in. A big shout to our guest, Alley Cat. Tune in next Friday for our boy Tony from Neon Coven, and the following Friday for Pete Carter on the 30th. So we got some good shit coming up. It's going to be fun. We love you guys. Thank you again. Vote, motherfucker.